How are we doing tonight? Good morning, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. My apologies if things look a little stilted or weird, or if I sound a little off. A lot of this kind of exploded, unfortunately, right when I was in the planning stage, so everything that you see, thank you for that, I appreciate it. Everything that you see was quite literally made and done 24 hours before stream, when it wasn't supposed to be. But what I can say, oh wait, this is actually pretty low. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Hi. Hi. Yeah. So there's no way that I was gonna let autumn be boring this year. I care way too much about the end of the year for it to be just another holiday. And for those of you who are in the upper portion of the North America, Thanksgiving is in fact in November. So I feel like it's only appropriate that I give the proper American welcome. Thank you for the headphones, I appreciate it. For everyone here. So, welcome to autumn. Proper. At least down here in the South. But what I will say is, I definitely was not expecting my computer to quite literally explode. And I'll get into the specifics of it in just a second. But what I will say is, it's definitely been a process. I am covered in cables and straps, and I have my desk is just guts from my streaming computer and then guts from my gaming computer / workstation. It's also really difficult to tell where I'm looking because of the way that it's oriented. If you want to know how I have my current setup, I have my head tracker on my head, and then I have my camera right here strapped to my chest. It's a little bouncy for reasons. Thank you to have had, so I appreciate it. And I can't reach chat quite yet because I have it covering so I can make sure everything's working. But I can do really cool things now. Like tick, tick. I can do all kinds of things. Anything that I could do in VR, I can do here. This is not VR chat though. No, this is Vignon. You didn't think that I would let my computer shitting the bed keep me from cosplaying one of my favorite characters ever to be created? No, I don't think I ever would. Yeah, it's really hard to tell what direction I'm looking, Jesus. Because it's like chest oriented, but then also head oriented. So I need this strapped to my head. And I would have it strapped to my head if I could find my head straps. But it's just been one of those weeks. The past 48 hours has been absolutely hell. But we continue. We always continue. So, things to point out, the Alastula might look a little different. It might look a little silly. Thank you for the headphones, I appreciate it. I can't read chat, just so you know, because I haven't opened up on my monitor quite yet. But I do have good news. It's not all bad. The computer is actually in an operable state. I did get the OS reapplied because I got a new NVMe thanks to a lot of very charitable donations. Two people in particular really kind of snuck things in there. Leopold, thank you. And also Rudavega, thank you so very much. Both of you were, and then also Pear, and then I think Wizard, from the day before for the monitor. But Ruda and Leo, thank you. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. Like, words cannot express how grateful I am. But because of that, I was able to get my operating system back onto my computer. The bad news is I'm basically starting over from scratch. I still have my hard drive that has all my models on it, all my games and everything. And then I also have my other SSD that has everything that I need on it. Like sound and auxiliary model stuff and some other things that I downloaded. But yeah, my NVMe is dead. And the way that I know that it's dead is I bought a portable NVMe reader, and much like a dreadnought, I took it, I stuck it inside, and I closed it. It's like a coffin. It's really cool looking. Oh, by the way, I can like actually anyways, I yeah, I plugged it in and it just isn't working. So it's super toast, unfortunately. I'm definitely gonna have to get this mounted to my head. Maybe wait, hold on, maybe the mount's over here. No, wait, maybe it's over here. Um I'll have to look for it. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many things scattered all around my office, and I really don't have anything or any way to properly look for it at the moment, so kind of sucks. Because I think I got it and I tossed it to the side, but you know, whatever. But yeah, I was originally gonna have, thank you for the headphones, I appreciate it. I was originally gonna have a default outfit that kind of came from Smut Base. I made this entirely from scratch. Everything except for the shirt, which I actually did heavy editing to. The vest, the dress, it's all made by yours truly. This part right here, wait, I'm putting the right thing, other side, this part right here, this little thing, all me, baby. The leg straps right here, I don't know if, yeah, hey, look at that. The leg straps right here, I made that. Yeah, everything is actually entirely by yours truly. So, I think it came out really well, personally. But this is gonna be our autumn skin. Yeah, it doesn't track very well. I need to do more tests on it. I would have been doing that the past 2 days, but yeah. I'm surprised that we're even streaming. But hi. Hi. Okay, let me reach out now. Sorry. Oh, they took a priest. Big stretch. So yeah, hi everyone. Do no crying. Well, about that. There was a little bit. I was sitting on the floor hyperventilating, so. Did I make the background too? Yep. I made the background last night, or I'll hydrate, thank you. I made the background, thank you, Batman, appreciate it. I finished it at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then it finished rendering at like 1 p.m. And then after that, it, you know. Then I had to make the intro. So. Kawasaki, thank you so much for the 18 months of tier 3. I really appreciate it. Thank you, seriously. And Zerg, thank you so much for the 12 months of tier 1. I super duper appreciate it. I'm very sorry if I missed anyone else's stream things or anything else. Again, I've been, yeah. It's been a process. It's been a process and a half, and I'm very much on the edge of breaking down, so. Davies, thank you so much for the 18 months of tier 3. I super appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I can toggle my dress. If you want to see actually the full thing, thank you for the headpants, I appreciate it. Actually, if you want to see the full thing, hold on. I can just do this. Oh wait, well, maybe not. Okay. Maybe you have to go farther? Do you see this? Now there's some clipping issues, but you know. Also, stuff does not work well. Okay, so I want to go back and see them. I can try, but the event category might be overlogged. Hold on. No, we just saved it. Okay, cool. Cider, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. I love you, love to see it. Noobsers, thank you so much for the 1 month of tier 1. I really appreciate it. Cap, thank you so much for the resubscription with Prime. That means a lot to me, thank you. Ruda, thank you so much for the 290 stream streak. I don't know why you keep coming back, dude. Lingren, thank you, Nevis, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 175 stream streak. I love that you love to see it. No, you will not get ignore month. Remy, thank you for the 65 stream streak. I super duper appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Ryan threw 20 apples at you, you sussy barker.
Look what I'm doing. I want to say
Ryan,
thanks to you because they're not paying attention.
thank you for the 20. I really appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much. You're so awesome.
I really,
See, I'm
really
saying it.
It doesn't track my face quite as well because it's not strapped to my face. But, I'll have it fixed for the next stream. But I don't know how often I'm gonna do this. I just wanted to start the month off right with you guys.
A lot.
So, thank you, though. Seriously, I appreciate it so much. It really means a lot to me. Okay. Chaos, thank you so much for the 285 stream streak. I love that you love to see it. Phoenix, thank you for the 105 stream streak. I love you love to see it. Thank you guys for the hype train. Cray, thank you. Thank you for the 6 months of tier 1. I super duper appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And then I think I got cut up. Yes. Davius. Thank you for the head pets. I appreciate it. But yeah, hi. We kind of always had full body, but we have a form of a, it's admittedly not as impressive as Neuro's and my, stop! Can't hit me! Stop it! Oh no, my tracker! What'd you thought? Wizard, thank you for the 1,000 bits, I really appreciate it. And super duper appreciate it. That's another thing that I wanted to do, but I lost my Unity pipeline, so unfortunately we don't really have that option. But yeah, this is actually the first time that you guys get to see me hold my hands behind my head, up above my head, and down and around. Thank you for the headbats, I appreciate it. I gotta fix my head thing. Yeah, so oh, weird. Anyways, so admittedly, I don't have quite as much fidelity. In fact, I would say I have maybe about 50% the fidelity that Neuro has. Neuro's is a lot more one-to-one, because it's like a full scale bodysuit thing. Mine is well, it's Kit Bash with Vive trackers. So I don't know if I can play games with this. I really don't, because I have my lighthouse here and then my other lighthouse back here, but they need to be here and over there. But, you know, I don't know. You little shit, do not, no. You get down on that side. Go. Sorry, I had to very kindly tell my cat not to jump on my exposed hard drive that is spinning and on the edge of the desk. Because again, my computer's guts are hanging out. And if she did that, she probably would have kicked it. And while it's spinning, it would have been flung to the floor and I would have lost 10 terabytes of data, 4 years worth of work, and everything that I currently have except for this model, frequencies model. Yeah, that's it. That's all I would have been left with. It would have been gone forever. So, anywho, so I'm scratching my head. No, you don't jump up there. No, ma'am. This is also like the first stream I've had where I am not wearing a collar. It feels weird, but I think all the straps I'm wearing makes up for it. But yeah, part of the reason why I say we're probably not going to do many streams like this. Actually, wait, hold on. At the risk of breaking everything. No draft. Here. Tell me what you think of this. I don't know if it's working properly. Take my skirt off. Or at least my dress. But yeah, I have to keep my head forward for it to correctly track my face. Which makes me look a little stiff, but again, I try looking from my head tracker. I can move my hips. You guys can see me with my hips now. I don't know. I think it's super cute. I think this is really cute. For those of you that have never seen me in VR chat, I do indeed kind of have a default hip movement where I'm just like this. It's mostly just so that way I can like keep my legs from getting fatigued, but it's also just really cute. So this is how I'm typically standing. Oh, wow, my cat's actually going in her cat castle for once. Holy hell. Didn't know that she could do that. But anyways. Let's see. What am I missing? Hips. Walking through the barley fields, yeah. Is that a tail? What do you mean? I have a tail. See? Actually, there's, I guess, two things that you would consider a tail. What about the idea? Also, I'm gonna tell everyone right now, if I don't read your message, it's because I'm literally on the other side of the room and I need glasses to see. So, the idea? Well, this was using, the controller. So, let's see. Hip action, referring to the ring thing. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually part of Holo's, fit. Having him respond more past the flavor text to the cat furniture. The rings were circling around. Circling around, what? Oh, yeah, it's not for weight painting, it's, like a loop. It's like a braid. But yeah, so I have to have, like, my face kind of down. Otherwise, it doesn't track really well. It's kind of like a weird double-edged sword because if I have my face down, it's actually better tracking than when it's at my desk normally. But because it's not attached to my head, it doesn't really get my upper expression all that well. So, but yeah, yeah. When do we get to see the model naked? Probably not. Cats is correct. I don't like looting Holo. Holo is actually one of the few characters that I won't partake in any content of or make content of. Ever. Ever. So, but yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this format for much like much in the future. There's a lot that I can do with it for sure. Um, and there's a lot of fun that I can have with this once I get a little bit more refined. I don't know if oh yeah, that's right. For the Spice Wolf soundtrack also has a lot of intense stuff. There we go. Comfort character, yeah. No goon. No goon. No goon. But yeah, I can actually go as far as the trackers allow me to. Which means I can actually move the camera and be a little bit more dynamic about it. In fact, this isn't where the camera normally is. The camera is actually, right here. Right here. But I moved it back to here. And yeah, you can see it like losing tracking on my face. I really do wonder where the head strap went. I very well could have thrown it away, which if that's the case, well, that's just part of the course with how this week's been going. If I found it, I would be tempted to try it out tonight. But yeah, yeah. If I need help? No, I already got it figured out. I appreciate the caps. The warm feels nice. Yeah, it's kind of the point. A lot of people have been sad. And There's way, way, way too much of that in the world. So I want to try and make sure that it's comforting, comfortable, and above all else, pleasant. If not for me, for you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. And I wanted to make sure that you guys got I want to make sure that you guys got a proper experience for November, for the way that I feel during it, or at least that I used to feel. I don't necessarily feel that way much anymore, but that's for different reasons. It's for reasons outside of my control. Oh, actually, you know what? You're going to see me lose tracking here for a second. And I'm back. I'm on Snap 2. Even if that's appreciated. Sorry, I was letting the cat into her litter box. Let's put my dress back on. Also, that's another thing that unfortunately didn't get to have happen. I was supposed to have like actual cloth physics with this dress, but because my computer shit the bed and I lost my Unity pipeline, I have to rebuild it, and it was either get all of this working or be out of place on the normal Osula. So either way though, I can't really think of many other people out there who I guess kind of, oh yeah, see, it's another thing that's broken. Big highlight doesn't happen on a certain someone's other tracking setup, but for some reason it mistakes my elbow as inverting if I put it, like if I pop my hip with my left hand, or my right hand too for that matter, because I don't have elbow trackers. But anyways, yeah, if that's happening on her end, that means it's actually happening. Also, hydrate. Sorry, everyone. I am quintuple jointed, I'll have you know. Can you limit the rotations? Maybe. Maybe. But again, this was literally, I am not kidding when I say I finished rendering. Thank you, that's appreciated. I finished rendering the intro sequence that you saw probably about 45 minutes before stream started. So this all was yet again down to the wire, though it wasn't my fault and it wasn't overtaking anything. It was just bad luck. So I appreciate you guys for being here for this. I'm not going to be doing this all that much often because, again, it requires a lot of setting up on my end, and it kind of limits my ability to do things because I can't really play games like this. But I can interact with you guys and show that I can do things. And I think I could get away with labeling me in like being in VR chat, right? It is full body tracking after all. I'm just saying, where am I looking? Where am I looking? Right here. It is full body tracking. Nope, I'm over here. There we go. So, hello, Dragon. Also, since that's appreciated. Since I am on my other computer, I don't have first-time messages for the day, so I didn't get to say good morning to all of you personally. So I'll just say it again. Good morning, everyone. I hope we're having a wonderful autumn.